have Miss Manmeet Kaur. Miss Manmeet Kaur is a business coach and a WordPress coach. She teaches entrepreneurs how to build an ecosystem with this one skill that helps them save time, earn more money, and scale their business with ease. Miss Manmeet is a WordPress expert and online business educator. She has a diploma in digital media marketing and has then successfully founded WebEasy. Apart from that, she has been featured on a podcast, Women Making Impact, that then has trained 1,800 plus students at a 3 days workshop in partnership with GoDaddy Academy, did an online workshop on Lehed platform. She's an author of an ebook published on Amazon, has been honored as a speaker at various webinars and seminars. Till date, she's done various projects for WordPress and has 6 years long leadership experience in social organization Rotary International. She has also given workshops on digital media marketing, CEO building, website building, content creation master. She has a very powerful skill set consisting of strong leadership and soft skills quality and thorough knowledge of and experience about digital media marketing, WordPress, and content creation. Over to you, Ms. Mani.
Thank you so much, Samiksha, for a lovely introduction. I am rather privileged to share my experience and knowledge with everyone in the room right now and learning from both the speakers that came before me. Thank you so much. So before I begin, if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, just write CC on the chat box. If you can hear me clearly and if you can see my screen, just write CC. Okay, I've just received one. What about others? Quickly. Okay, perfect. So one more thing I would like to request you, since we've gone digital and we are on a platform where we can just listen to each other, I would love people if they would switch on their cameras. I would love if you could switch on your cameras. I would love to see faces. Whoever can. If your internet connection allows, just switch on cameras. I would love to look at faces rather than just names on my screen. All right, and I would want your fingers on the chat box. Whenever I ask something, just post a quick reply on the chat box so that we can keep moving. All right. So I firmly believe in leading by example and a real-time experience. So today, what I'll be sharing is what I have tested and has worked for me. Because post-pandemic, digital marketing is the only secret formula to growth. What would I be covering in the session today? I would be covering a few things that you might seem are very basic, but trust me, try to understand the logic reasoning behind it. So we would be covering how to scale your business, the two-step method formula for growth, some free tools I'll be sharing for growth, and how to find your clients' free and paid methods. Okay. So though Samiksha has already shared about me in detail, and I would just like to take a minute to talk about myself. And my name is Manmeet Kaur, and I have reached where I am today by falling, getting up again and falling again, and just not by giving up. So that is my first hack for today. Whatever you do, just keep going. Even if you're falling, just don't give up. And one day you will land where you have to. So if you are with me, just type WGP in the chat box. That is won't give up. If you're with me and you won't give up, just type WGP in the chat box. Okay, perfect. I love the energy. Let's get started. So the second hack for today is that how to scale your business. All right. And my secret strategy here is to choose one platform at a time that suits you the best. Now, as digital marketers, our strategies are different. Our opinions are different. When I started out, I tried to activate all the social media platforms that I had. LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I wanted to be present everywhere so that I could reach the audience. But then I landed up being nowhere. I then chose what suited me the best as a coach and trainer, and that was Instagram. With just 1,100 followers on Instagram, I still receive 3 DMs each day organically for my private coaching. That is because I am consistently sticking to one platform. If you sell products, invest in e-commerce website. If you are an influencer or a coach or a trainer, choose Instagram. If you are a brand or a business, market on LinkedIn. If you want to create long form content, choose YouTube. Being on all platforms and not being active would be worse than being on that platform. Would be worse than not being on that platform. It is better that you stick to one platform rather than being on all platforms and you're not able to update it consistently. Of course, trying and testing out is a part of the process. Try and test out which platform is working for you, and then make sure that you exit all the other platforms and stick to one. Because sticking to one platform will get you growth, because this is what I have experienced myself. So my question to you is, are you going to be the master of one? Rather than being the jack of all, are you going to be the master of one? If you are going to be the master of one, quickly type MON on the group. MOO, move. If you're going to be the master of one, just write move on the chat group. Perfect. All right. I love the energy. Okay. So the second one is, which we are straight going to get to the point, that what is the two-step formula that I talked about in my video? If any of you had watched my intro video on the marketing forum page, I talked about the two-step formula that I'll be covering in the session today. So my first is choose your ocean, the red ocean and the blue ocean strategy. Red signifies either love or danger, and here it is definitely not love. Whereas blue signifies calmness. And if we go by that logic, red means being in a very competitive field of business, whereas blue means choosing the area of business which is easy to scale. Now you might ask me, now should we change our business model just on the basis of this ocean theory? No, I am not saying that. What I mean is being expert in one service area than being the jack of all trades, like I just mentioned. That brings me to my next point, that is choosing a niche and becoming an expert at it. What is a niche? A niche means that out of a big pool, digital marketing is a big pool. And I have chosen one area, that is WordPress. So I have niched down myself, which means choosing and establishing yourself as an expert of one field. Now, I love to share examples so that people know that it is relatable and it works. So I like to use real-time examples. When I started out, I actually started out, to be honest, as a digital marketing agency and had a lot of difficulty scaling up because we had to provide value to different kind of clients. Somebody who wants Facebook ads, somebody who wants Google ads, somebody who wants Instagram marketing, social media marketing, and then there is somebody who wants website. The research work, the content creation, and the efforts are different for each part of digital marketing, and it is very difficult to give 100% value worth of the money they are paying to all your clients. Soon I shifted to a WordPress agency and I saw exponential growth. And now here is the strategy. You will be amazed. I also got clients for other services such as two-step formula, and there are 3 points. So the point here is use a combination of 2 steps at a point. If you use a blue ocean, you also niche down and you also choose a particular state, it is going to be very micro down and it will become difficult to scale up. So at a given point, choose 2 of them. All right. Am I clear on this one? If I'm clear, just write C. Just write C on the chat group. Okay. Ranjan had a question. I'll take it up in the end. You can just post it, towards the end when we have the Q&A so that we don't miss your question. All right. Okay. Sure, yeah. So let us go to the next one, which is free tools. Now, a lot of people feel that, digital marketing demands investment and money. And to be honest, it does. You cannot scale without putting up money into marketing in the longer run. But when you start, these resources are essential because when you are starting, you are a little, there's a lot of question in your mind and there's a lot of debate going on in your mind. Will I be able to scale up? Should I put money? Because this is where I come from. When I started, I quit my job and I started a business. So putting an investment into my business was a big question because I was thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to get the ROI? What should I do? So at this point of time, you can use these free tools which are going to help you scale up a little bit in the starting, and then of course you will have to put in money in the longer run when you see small results coming up. Now these tools that I'm sharing are very simple tools. All of you know about it, and they're available for free. The only fact is we are unaware of the kind of reach it's provide, and we underestimate its level. The first one is Google My Business. This is an absolute this absolute works as a substitute strategy for SEO. You can post your photos, you can take reviews, you can take testimonials, and people will come to your location when you think of starting locally. This works like magic for free of cost, because people can reach you, they can see testimonials, they can see reviews, they can see your pictures, and everything else can happen. And now Google has also started Google Shopping. Rather than people going to the websites, people have started purchasing from Google Shops itself. So that is also one thing that is going to help you scale up. The second one is WhatsApp Business. Now, WhatsApp Business becomes your e-commerce store if you want to invest in a website and you have questions like whether I should do it or not. On WhatsApp Business, you can post your products with description, prices, set up auto replies, and so much more you can do with it. I have a full-fledged video on WhatsApp Business on my YouTube channel. You can always go on YouTube, search for my name, and get to that video. It is an extensive explanation which is going to help. And WhatsApp is actually one place where everybody is available to you when you have to start for small business owners. So this is going to work again like magic for you if you want an e-commerce website but are not ready for a huge investment right now. The last one is Taplink. Now, this is majorly for Instagram users, but it can be used on other platforms as well. This also serves as a substitute for a website only. But what you do is you actually put multiple links under one tap link, and that increases sales. So if you go to my Instagram and you will see there's a link in my bio, wherein if you open that link, there are 10 different links that are going to open up. If you want, some kind of service, you go to this link. If you want to go to my YouTube, go to this link. If you want my ebook, go to this link. So this is how you put all the links under one tab, and all the three tools are free of cost. You don't have to pay a single penny for all of them for the longest time available. The only thing is they will have a little bit of royalty in between. Now, let me get to the next section. Now, how to find potential clients. This is one question that has been on the top of my charts every time, wherever I go, whatever I speak on. One question everybody has: how do we get potential clients? Now, the first one is word of mouth and Facebook groups. Trust me when I say this, ads are going to work in the longer run. But if you're somebody who's a medium business owner who has just started, if you're a small business owner, word of mouth is something that is going to get you to lengths. Till date, I run a WordPress agency that is designing websites for people. Till date, none of my clients has come through any ad, any advertisements. My coaching program, I do run ads, but for my services, I never run ads. Now, the strategy here is promote shamelessly wherever you are. You don't have to think twice before you promote your business, whether you are in a family gathering, whether you are sitting in a friend circle, whether you are at a public event, wherever you are, you just have to talk about yourself, because the way you will promote yourself, nobody else is going to promote you. So no matter where you are, no matter what kind of circle you are sitting in, just don't think twice that whether I should share it about or not. You want your business to grow. So the first thing is talk about it and promote it. And Facebook groups, again, is a nice medium to get potential clients. I would not say it is one of the best mediums, because as soon as a post comes up for any service, there are hundreds of people that pile up. But once in a while, you can get a good client that is going to bring references to you. The second one is, of course, Facebook ads. You can leverage Facebook ads to increase your brand awareness. Now, if you are starting out, you might start with an ad like page likes, only bringing people and traffic to your page so that the brand awareness increases. If you are somebody who has already scaled up a little and you want to scale more, you might use lead generation of Facebook, wherein the form is filled on Facebook itself, or you use your website to get conversions. And if you are somebody who's well in the business and who's been doing very well, then you can choose conversions, purchase conversions, and other event metrics which will help you to get even ahead in the game. The third one is a very important, which a lot of people, I would honestly say, please don't mind my words. This is one thing which people fail to understand, is that when you are selling in the market, people are not going to buy your product or service. They are going to buy the offer that you are selling. When we give a service or something, when I give a website, I always tell them that this is the website that is going to be designed, so and so is going to be the design, and I will always give you an on-page SEO service complimentary with the website. So when you are selling your product or service, if you go and tell somebody, this is my product, this is for 1,000 rupees, please buy it. Nobody is going to buy it. You have to tell them the benefits that the person is getting. What is they get out of it? By me saying that sell an offer, it means tell them what is the benefit they get, what is in for them. When they know what is in for them is only when your product or service is going to sell. Okay. If you directly try to sell your product or service, it is going to become difficult scaling up in the longer run. Now, what are the limitations of digital marketing? A lot of people ask me this, that what are the limitations of digital marketing? And I honestly feel that, limitations of digital marketing is all that we have are in our thought process. We just have to take steps and get started. Before thinking anything, before doing anything, just do it and see and test it how it works. If we only spend hours and hours into planning, implementation, strategies, and if you're starting out, this is when, this is basically for small business owners who are starting out. This is definitely not for those who are in the larger game and have already come a long way. You actually need to be very careful of what you post on social media and what you do on social media. But for the people who are just starting out, for small business owners, you need to start. You need to just get started. That's it. Don't think much whether I should do it, whether I should not do it, how will it go. Wait, let this creative become perfect, then I'll post. Let me get 100 followers and then I'll post, or something like that. Just start. So the limitations of digital marketing, according to me, is everything that we have in our thought process. If you clear your thought process, if you clear your mindset, I think there is no limitation when it comes to digital marketing if you follow a certain process. Now, since I have, shared my knowledge and experience with you guys in the session today, I just have a small favor from all of you. If you like the session today, if you think that you got a lot of value from it, I would just request you to make a story about it and tell other people, and tag me on my Instagram. I'm just posting the link on the chat group. Just go to Instagram and tell people about it, share your feelings, and it would mean a great deal to me to actually know that what did you learn out of it. It actually, makes me feel good when I actually put in value and knowledge to people. So it would mean a great deal to me right now, after the session, whenever you can. Thank you so much. I had a lovely time, and I'll take your questions at the end. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manmeet. I'm sure all the participants have learned a lot about the WordPress or the website making and how relevant it is to have an organic reach. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.